First question, raise your hand.
Hi, Billy. In addition to being recognized for your activism,
Where are you, baby?
Out
I
here.
want to see you.
Sorry.
Yes, good, okay.
I do believe that your roles in film and television also have significant inspirational power. How do you see the intersection between your activism and the characters that you play? Do you consider that your roles are an extension of your activism work?
Yes. The short answer is yes. I made the active choice after about 10 years here in New York, the first 10 years of my adult life, to really make the focus of my work about making a difference, about making a change, about reaching people and changing the molecular structure from the inside out. Like I said in my speech, you know, that Toni Morrison quote really resonates. With me as artists, we have the power to heal. We do. You know, that's the reason why we're attacked so often. That's the reason why our funding is cut. They fear us, whoever they are. They fear us because we do have the power to change the world forever. Yes, baby. Hi. Thank you.
Thank you. You, of course, have been on Broadway before.
Yes.
Is there a role you would absolutely love to play in the future?
You know, I always say, I mean, it's very difficult when you have a role like Lola. That was literally, you know, one of the greatest artistic moments of my life, right? It's perfection. It was perfection. I'm not sure. You know, I don't know where you go from there, but I'm open to whatever the universe has for me. I'm present, I'm here, we're working on some stuff. I don't know what it is yet, I can't talk about nothing yet, but you know, let's just tee that up in this room, honey. Let's tee it up.
Hi, Billy. Cassia Krogan, Carnegie-Mellon University.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thinking back to when you were a student at CMU, what advice do you want to give to current theater students?
What advice would I give to current theater students? I'm trying to find the words. The power is within you, right? The educators are there to guide. The adults are there to guide. And sometimes the adults are wrong. You know, when I was there, I learned so much, and I loved the education that I got there. While I was there, it was very difficult. It was the 80s. Homophobia was rampant. You know, very often our training programs don't know how to identify a first of something and then train that. It's nobody's fault. You know, as we grow and as we evolve and as we learn how to do better, we do better. And I'm proud to say that it's better. It's better everywhere. You know, I started something. There was nobody that looked like me. You know, I'm a black church sissy who wanted to be in the theater. And look at me now.
Congratulations, Ruthie from Broadway Theaters. One quick question, then a longer question. First, what was the song you were singing when you began your speech singing?
I don't feel no ways tired, you heathen. No. No, it's an old black church song.
Didn't grow up in the church.
Yeah, it's all, I know, I'm teasing. It's an old black church song. So all the black people in the room will know it. All the church people in the room will know it. It's Deep, Deep, Deep Church. It's, you know, a song from the civil rights movement beforehand, you know, before that even. I'm not sure how far back it goes, but it's from that.
And then it's so apropos that you started.
So Harlem's own Carrie Young just went on TV.
It's apropos that you started your speech singing because I know that some of your activism came with what is now known as Broadway Inspirational Voices.
Yes.
Could you talk about starting that choir that has now become what it is?
A Tony Award winning choir?
Yes, and a Grammy Award winning choir.
And a Grammy Award winning choir.
But to the institution, and even before Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS was a conglomerate, just those days of the early activism on Broadway.
Yeah, well, what a lot of people don't know is that the choir started at Carnegie-Mellon. Michael McElroy, one of my best friends, was a year ahead of me. You know, both of us came from the church, all the black people came from the church. And the connection to that is what inspires and cultivates our art. There weren't a whole lot of people who understood how, as teachers, who understood how to relate to us in that way. So Michael started the choir at Carnegie-Mellon. This was the 80s, 1987, 88, 89. He left in 90. When we got to New York, I left in 91. When we got to New York, it was the middle of the AIDS crisis, and one day he said, I feel like we need to do the choir here, you know, and that's where it started. It was the brainchild of Michael McElroy, and what's so beautiful about it is that it's still around. It's an institution, it's about 30 plus years old now, and it's bigger than us. It's bigger than the founding members. You know, there's a new artistic director, and it just keeps going, and it keeps inspiring, and I'm very, very proud to have been a part of the original.
We have 2 more questions.
Hi, Billy. Congratulations. Your speech was incredible.
Thank you.
Were you getting nervous? You know the show must go on with it not coming up in the teleprompter.
It's all right. I'm a theater person. I know how to work that. And thank God it was on the pre, you know, so we had some time.
And you didn't have your phone either, but you were all right.
Yes, I was fine. Yes, baby. Who else?
Oh,
one more?
Right over here. I'm sorry.
Who?
Right here. Hi, I'm
Yes.
from with Broadway Time. You sang "I Don't Feel No Ways Tired," which is a song that I've heard in church before. Tell me, how have you overcome moments where it seemed like there was no hope and you were tired?
Well, I'm tired right now. You know, I would say that I get my tenacity and my resilience from my mother. She was born disabled, medical malpractice, and we watched her body betray her for 79 years, slowly and steadily and tragically. And there wasn't a moment where she didn't show up for her life. There wasn't a moment where she didn't look at the world and say, thank you, God, for breath, for the life and the breath that I have. She showed up and showed up for her life every single day. The moment that we took her 8 years ago, we brought her, my sister and I, is my sister over there? Come here, baby. You need to know my sister too. Yeah, because she's the reason why I can stand up sometimes too. You need to support sister. You know, we brought Mom to the Actors Fund Nursing Home 8 years ago. And the fight that we had with the nursing home was that they weren't getting her out of bed early enough in the morning. You know, she said, my body has betrayed me, but my mind is fine. She's my hero. She's our hero. She's one of the greatest women, if not the greatest woman, as far as I'm concerned, that walked the face of this earth. And the reason why we're both standing here is because of her. So, the one last thing I want to say too, and this may seem a little weird, but I have to speak to the narrative a little bit, yes, the AIDS crisis. Yes, the LGBTQ plus community. Yes, yes, forever and always. I'm a black man first. I'm a black man in America first. And everybody needs to be reminded of that, right? It's an intersection. It's an intersection that I stand in. It's not just about LGBTQ. It's about being black as well. Thank you very much.